Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Press the wrong button. It's showtime. Hi, guys. It's just me. Again, the inescapable, terrifying me. I'm going to start off. I'm going to get a bunch of hero points so we can finish off Dragon Hunter. Should be able to get 7 of them, I think. 6 or 7 from this map. There's only one I know I can't get off the top of my head. No, there's 7. So I should be able to get 6? 5 at least. And here's the first one.
Kill them all.
What do I need? I think it was 40 more points I needed to finish off Dragon Hunter, because I had failed so terribly in actually looking at whether I'd finished it or not. I'm a bad player, and I feel shame over it.
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
No. Nope, that wasn't going to work. There was no way across. Sadly, I failed. Perhaps we can try again.
Appreciate it.
Maybe? Yeah, okay. Pretty much what I was looking for on that one. At the waypoint, and there is a pet trainer over here.
Thank you for your help. You're a strong ally.
I'm a strong ally. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Hi.
You there, friend. Come and help me prepare for battle against the branded.
Yep, now we need 3 more. Veteran Yandra.
You there,
Hello,
friend.
Yandra.
Come and help me prepare for battle against the branded.
Sure. Oh, somebody already started it. That was convenient of them, I suppose. But hey, there's 2 of us. It should take long.
Another.
3 of us. And, okay. Mind you, I'm going to grab all the ones that I can easily grab here. Yeah.
We must talk to the chief.
We must talk? I don't think so. The next one is up here. And over there. Grubs. Many grubs. Handle it! Looks like somebody's in there. Yep, somebody was. They just finished. So I will cheesily commune at the glowing campfire, rather than wait for the veteran grub to show up. We will grab the Vista while we're here. That was what I was meaning to click, was that. As we have logged in. Dodge roll, get done. Reminder to self, harvest resources with a sickle, and looting the defeated enemies will happen relatively quickly. Lost dwarven chest. He must look funny with just his arms sticking out and his head and the missing chest. It's a kind of a dumb joke. Never mind. In fact, using the word joke is a hilarious overstatement. An attempted, yet failed, witticism, perhaps. It's over here. Fortunately. That was not optimal. Nor is that. Come on. Don't be like that. Thank you for not being like that. Another commune. Bomb. Back to here. It goes okay, Dar. How about you? My Friday so far has been, uneventful. At present, I am just running around grabbing the hero points in this map. At least most of them.
Come on! Just drop!
There's one I won't be trying because it's not soloable by me. A lot better finally being off work. I remember that feeling distinctly, yes. Welcome to your weekend. May it not disappoint. Before I continue with the storyline here, I'm just grabbing the hero points so that I can get the last bits and pieces of Dragon Hunter. And I can replace my elite skill with a really, really big CC break. Or break bar break, CC, whatever the hell you want to call it. Next up, I'll be fighting a Djinn. No tonic. Actually, a G&T would be really delicious right now. See, now I joke about gin and tonic, and now I want a gin and tonic. Tanqueray Rangpur, gin and tonic. Hot weather, yeah. I mean, it's not like really hot. Warm. As you can guess, I've been this way a few times. Some dwarven ruins. Just think of it as Moria. And
You've got that look about you.
I have that look about me. I'm not sure exactly what the look is, but it is a look that is about me. Hey, Florelai. Welcome back. All right. I'll take that reward.
Kill them all!
You will burn now.
Stand your ground.
just finish this fellow off. Get our hero point. Yeah, I've got enough hero points now that I can finish it off. Ladies and gentlemen, Dragon Hunter complete. Now points into Firebrand. We most definitely want to swap to Dragon's Maw. Probably want to swap that out too. But to what? No. Don't know if I've ever actually used Fragments of Faith. Another trap. Gives me stab. Aegis. Sure, why not? If you never try anything different, you'll never find out.
Pillage.
It's 5 out of 7. I know there's one over here, the one that I have no chance of soloing. Oh, of course. I forgot the dust elemental thingies. Duh. The other one has big ogre on top. And I am at least not savvy enough to pick up when he is about to do his kick, which will kick you off the tiny little pillar that you're fighting on top of, at which point you can't get back up. Soloable by someone better than me? I expect so. But not soloable by me. Well, let us not talk about politics, please. Take a bone from the pile. Well, I'm sure nobody's going to object to me taking a bone from a bone pile. Why are you still invulnerable?
Kill them all.
I really do hate knockbacks.
Stand your ground.
And that was the last of the hero points I needed. But I will help this player, because I'm just
I feel
a kind person.
strong. Kill shot. Kill them all.
I have no idea if it's legal in your state or not. If it is, toke up with my blessing. All right, well, we got all the hero points we needed. See, I just didn't like my experiences with pot. Unlike my many, many experiences with booze. Yep. I've been playing... My quote-unquote main has been a Dragon Hunter since Heart of Thorns came out, and he unlocked the spec. Even when Firebrand was super god tier, I remained loyal to the Dragon Hunter. I've already beat this guy once today.
Nice and weak.
That ought to finish him. It did. Daredevil until Weaver for Elementalist came out. Oh. switching to Weaver. Daring man. I've played a little bit of Weaver, and I'm just... I'm simply not fast enough with the fingers. And I can't manage that complicated a rotation, frankly. Old man is old, you know. Well, thank you, but there's just no way it ends well, political discussions. Especially on the internet. Even if you and I just simply agree to disagree, it's going to turn off other people.
We better be ready when they come back. Let's rebuild our defenses.
I got another 4 wins prize bag and still just a champion bag.
I'm
Oh,
happy
well.
to keep disappointing them.
I'm endangering people by staying here. It's time I moved on.
You're welcome to shelter with us, and we'll always be willing.
Okay, since I have now got all the hero points I was planning on getting before I moved on with the storyline, I'm going to be moving on with the storyline. May the gods have mercy on my soul. Not the human gods, though, the Char gods, obviously. Remembering all the skills, but you can't be a magical swordsman. You can't not be a magical swordsman. I don't think you even need to know the skills, but you need to have the rotation down. You need to have an idea of what the skills do and have the rotation down. There was a thread on Reddit where it was, tell me what class you play without telling me what class you play. And what I put in there was, you know the name of all of your downstate skills. And everyone just goes, elementalist, 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 elementalist.
Lost, Outlander? I can help you get...
For the record, I know the name of none of my downstate skills. All right, we are now going to head back into the Crystal Oasis, turn around 180, and go in here. All right. I think this leads me on the chase to where we face off with Balthazar for the first time.
Run! Get out of here while you can.
Commander, over here.
Keto?
Peter, what's going on?
I guess that means he
Blast
doesn't
was
eat
here,
starch.
branded just outside these walls.
He
when the
eats
Forge
meat and
attacked.
vegetables?
We overheard one of the Forged say Balthazar himself was on his way to snare the dragon.
68?
Follow me.
No, not
I
really. I
promised
was
the
a
Lord of
baseball
Shadows
fan,
would
but I
help you
didn't
find
turn into a
Balthazar's
baseball
herald.
nut
But I trust
until the
you'll settle
next
for the
year.
gods
No,
yourself.
68, I think,
We
when
need
the
your
A's
help
moved to
getting
Oakland.
Blast. He may be the secret to stopping Balthazar.
I mean, 68 should have been
Sorry,
what? Detroit
but nobody at this
and
post is equipped to
the
stand
Cardinals,
against the god of
I think.
war.
This way. Keep moving.
So, I mean, I remember reading about it. I wasn't like I watched it or anything, but
have to get these people
I was one of
away
those
from
guys
the
who was a
danger
fan
here.
and read
Back to Coromir's
all of the
temple.
stat books and would memorize stats. Yeah, so, I mean, for instance, I'll remember famously that had Denny McLean.
Come on. We need to stick together.
But I believe Mickey Lolich got the MVP in that series, and I remember
These
that because he
people
was
aren't
left-handed.
warriors.
I was a lefty.
Unlike you, they see challenging a god.
I mean, I was familiar with the era. Ooh, I can share, if you're a fan of that
understand.
particular team,
Get them to the temple.
it would have been about 68, I think.
I didn't have the heart to tell
Probably
them
68 or 69. I was
died
in
in
Little
it.
League, and
there's no
our
way in
Little
Imperial
League
that will be spared.
bought a bunch of
Then
tickets
let's do our
to
best
a
not to
Giants
die
game.
Today.
And it was the Giants versus
I
the
like
Cardinals.
Trivium's plan.
And
So what
there
now?
were 6 home runs hit that day.
find
One was by
Blast.
Dick Dietz, the Giants catcher.
Kaz,
I'm coming with you.
Lou Brock hit a home run. Joe Torre hit a home run. Willie McCovey hit a home run. And Willie Mays hit a home run. So Dick Dietz and 4 Hall of Famers. so I was aware of Bob Gibson and the other players at that time. But that's a long time ago. At that time, though, I did memorize a lot of stats.
No telling which way Vlast went. There's fire and debris in every...
So, will this be your first god fight?
That was the year Denny McLean won 30, I believe. 68.
In the spirit of one-upsmanship, I'll count more.
Oh, I have to clear the patrols. Alright, well, if I have to clear the patrols, then I have to clear the patrols. More CC is good. I like having more CC. That was not pleasant. It's not helping me that I'm fighting two batches at once.
Stand your ground.
Almost got the elite Colossus down. All right, go me. Where'd the big guy go? There was another... Did I get two of them? No, I only got one of them. Where's the other one? That guy's standing in the middle of a fire. That's frickin' cheating. Who the hell is dropping bombs on my goddamn head? Oh, it's him.
Stand your ground.
Where do you think you're running to, you punk? Oh, God, I hate those hook hits. What the hell was that? Oh, sharpshooter. All right.
Charred down.
Elite elimination completed. Oh, I got all three. I was fighting all three at once. No, I don't really remember. I mean, that was 3, 4, and 5 for most of the years you just put in.
Fresh claw marks. I'd say up that plateau.
If
Up
Vlast
the
is
plateau.
up there, Balthazar can't be far behind.
Well, there's
I hope we're
Balthazar and his herald.
Balthazar.
I mean, realistically, you know, just occasional things. Oh, it's Vlast. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, Vlast.
Never.
Consider, a life of servitude is still life.
Whoop, okay, she doesn't want me to just stand off at a distance and pew-pew. I can understand that. That would be annoying from her point of view. Okay, Ritlock, keep hitting her. I'm awesome with Ritlock tanking her. I'd be perfectly fine with that. You too, Kaz. Just keep tanking her. That's cool. It's awesome. Just keep doing that.
Expect no mercy from my god.
Oh, she's got
He
rotating
should expect
flames.
none from me.
Pretty spiffy.
Strong.
Give in to his will. I too tried to resist, but I failed.
Yeah, but
And
you're
surrender
weak.
makes
And
the
I'm
pain
me.
unbearable.
Maybe I'm stronger than
Oh, no maybe about it.
you. You lose.
That was not great.
Strong.
I do feel strong. Ish. You know.
Stand your ground.
Oh, she's got rotating fires again, and evidently cluster munitions, which are strictly against the standards of war, at least back then.
Not enough energy.
And we've almost got her.
Kill my dog. Please.
Stand your ground.
Got her. All right. Back. Had to switch over some laundry. A horrible quandary. I did my laundry on Monday. 2 loads, so that ought to be good for what, 6 months? All right, well, we managed to defeat her without getting downed. And it's Big B.
Balthazar, stop this. Your war will destroy Tyria. I won't allow you to commit more atrocities.
I won't allow him.
You won't talk. We have to treat you as the enemy.
Very well. You face the god of war, mortal creatures. And I tire of your meddling.
Ooh, he tires of our meddling, guys.
So be it. Your herald is dead. I killed her.
You could have replaced her, but you refused my offer. We'll have no more words, Tyrion. Only death.
Mine? Yours?
You, friend, I will spare. But my mercy ends there.
What? Ritlock?
Friend?
Ritlock, a friend? I'll explain later! I doubt he's going to let me stay out here for too much longer. Yep. But until he tires of my poking away.
The flames will blacken your corpse.
Whoa, okay. Not fair. Yeah, it's all pre-written. He always downs you there. And then Vlast flings himself in front of you and takes spear in the chops. Don't worry, though. Spoiler, Balthazar actually kills us in a couple more chapters.
Reinforcements requested.
What happened?
Did we prevail?
I fell on my keys. Oh.
So what happened to Balthazar?
Hi, Canuck. Talk to me.
Vlast sacrificed himself to save me.
Oh my gods.
When he died, Balthazar was knocked back by the Force. Then he was just gone.
So we still have no idea why he wanted Vlast, what his plans are.
Wait, these crystals.
Examine the crystal shard. Pardon me as I shard myself.
They look like the memory crystal we saw in Glint's lair when the Master of Peace received Doreen's egg.
A memory crystal? How do you...
The war god hunts me for the power I carry within and the weapon in the prophet's shadow. You must discover the knowledge to unlock them, sister, before he does.
That's Vlast's voice. Right, Commander?
He left this message for Aureen.
Or for someone he knew he could trust to get it to her.
Prophet's shadow. Any ideas?
Oh, God.
It's probably Glint's lair.
That fight is
Glint would know
miserable,
more than I
too.
do.
Why are there so many
We should
miserable
talk to him.
instance fights?
No, you two rest. Recuperate. I'll go talk to Ridlock.
Ridlock got some splaining to do. He been a naughty kitty. Hi, Ridlock. So, the human war god just called you friend. Care to explain?
Canuck, Casimir, they okay?
You care about Canuck all of a sudden?
Ridlock, what just happened? Why did Balthazar spare you? Call you friend?
Balthazar, I think we met once before.
There's a little more to it than that, isn't
What do
there?
you mean? When?
When I was looking for
Cinematic?
my sword, Sohathan, in the mists.
Cinematic.
I don't know how long I'd been looking. It's easy to lose track of time in the mists. But when I finally found Sohathan, its flame had been extinguished. Then I saw the stranger, in chains. He told me he could reignite my sword. I didn't ask his name, or why he'd been imprisoned there. I only asked him to restore Sohathan's flame.
Yeah, who exactly chains a guy in the mists? Who's capable of that?
I used the sword to break
The human
chains that bound
gods.
him. When I did, a portal opened. He told me it was a passage out of the mists. A way home.
So, you just freed
Must have followed me out, escaping the mists. I
the
didn't
human
know until
god of
just
fire
moments
and
ago.
war.
But that stranger was Balthazar.
Look, under the circumstances, you
Just
know,
like any other spirit
maybe
trapped in the
ask for
mists.
his name before you cut him free.
I didn't know the truth until just now. Commander, I'm gonna make this right.
Oh, you're gonna lock him back
I
up in the
know.
mists?
Commander, we really should be off.
Well, we can't undo what happened, but we may have found a way to limit the damage. Casimir and Canuck can fill you in on the way.
Tribune, you had Casimir worried. Balthazar nearly killed us all.
Sorry.
Vlast left a recording. Said something about a place called Prophet's Shadow.
It's probably Glint's lair. I've been there. It's not far from here.
But if Balthazar knows that too, We might meet some resistance getting in.
If we can get in. That's kind of the trick.
Confer with my team and determine what to do next, Canuck.
Okay. You three get to Glint's lair and recon for Forged and Balthazar. I'm going to find the rest of these crystals. They may be useful.
This
I also
part's
need to
not
find
bad,
a place
but
to reach
the
time
lair
and
is.
check in on Aurene.
Are you going to tell Aurene about Vlast?
Trust me, she already knows. I can feel her reacting. She must be connected to Vlast like she is to me.
Really? In any case, Commander, given the heights in this terrain, you should find out how the locals get around.
Round, round, get around if they get around.
You can never have too much treasure.
Lost saddlebag? Glob of Ecto, please.
Threshold achieved.
Seriously? Can't even give a man a glob of Ecto. And an Elonian helm box. The helm, you say? Why, yes, since we already have all of them unlocked.
Pillage!
We'll pillage, obviously.
This is
And
the
again.
only proper course.
No Ectos? Come on, man. Can't even give a guy Ectos? Fine. Whatever. Alright, got what, 3? Contact Timey about Vlast. Probably... I think we can do that back in the little settlement back here. We'll grab this Vista while we're here, because a pretty view doesn't cost anything. I can see my house from here. I am contractually obliged to make that joke at least once every stream. Sorry, it's not my rules. Actually, it is. Never mind. Timey.
Timey, do you read me?
Timey, do you read me?
Something's up, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Kate
Very
says
useful
the mood
to
in the
fly.
egg chamber has taken a troubling turn.
Mind you, you don't need
What do
it.
you mean?
Aurene
I mean,
brought herself.
for
She
instance,
started moaning
I got
like
all
she
the
was
way
in pain, but she
through
won't let
Living
anyone
World
near.
Season 4, which comes after
Actually
Path
snapped
of
at her
Fire,
assaulted attendants.
without
Angrily.
the sky
The
scale.
whole city's talking about it. What's going on?
I had the Griffin, but
Balthazar is a lot
the
tougher
Griffin
than he was
is only
before.
really useful if you
He
start
swatted
with
us
altitude.
down like we were nothing. And he killed Vlast. He was aiming for me, but Vlast took the hit.
Oh, wow. That explains why Aurene's so agitated. She's grieving for her big brother.
For instance, the
poor
first match you get is the
thing.
Raptor, which is
All the answers
horizontal
flow from the
jumps. The
luminate.
second one
Together, maybe we can
is
calm Aurene down.
the Springer,
Sounds
the
like
bunny,
a plan.
and that's vertical.
I'll check in again soon.
The third one you
Time
get
out.
is the Skimmer, and that's across water, although they added underwater as well later on. And then you get the Jackal, which can go through sand portals and has short distance teleports. Okay, gather Glint's visions. If there's one in here, I think. It's not showing up, but I'm pretty sure it's in there. But we're only showing one right now, so I guess that's the one we'll do. That is a follow. Dorjo has followed. You get my spiel. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Good evening. Welcome. Not sure why you've decided to spoil your weekend already by coming here, but I am appreciative. Thank you. Whoop. There was one back here. Talk to me, Vlast.
So To hold the weapon is to hold the fate of Tyria in your hands. The power to change the shape of the world. Potent enough to fell the Elder Dragons. Its might should not be taken lightly.
Okay.
You'll hear no argument from me.
See? Okay, yeah. All right, that was the entirety of it. Vlast, not especially blabby. Well, thank you, Dar. And obviously you've started your weekend off with a little recreational liquids or pharmaceuticals. But thank you. It's part of the streamer ethos, isn't that we must mock ourselves. That way it lessens the terrible agony we feel when you mock us. Hey, Vlast. How about Chapter 3?
It was created so mortals could do the work of dragons of our line. To combat cataclysmic power and prevent the destruction of all life.
The destruction of all life does sound like it would
Following
be
in his mother's footsteps.
Not great, since I am alive. Although, as a char, part of me, the destruction part sounds like fun. Because anyone who's ever had a cat knows they are, in fact, destruction elementals. Why, sure. Oh, that's right. I do also need to do some harvestings. Do I really need the harvestings, though? I can get those out of the guild hall. I need them for the daily. Definitely. There's one of the sand portals that the jackals can teleport through. Where are we? There it is. A crystal shard. So what I'm going to do, really quickly, I'm going to make sure, and we've got that covered. I'm going to go to guild halls. Before I forget, I want to take care of it now. If you're a member of multiple guilds and they have different tiers of harvestables, you can harvest each tier once. So this guild has stuff that my primary guild doesn't. The primary guild is a very small one. $10 wax each on ore and lumber. Okay. Herbs. Berries. Veggies. There we go. And leather. So we got the harvest 10. Oh, I'm over 1,300 again. Time to buy more stuff. What was I buying? Laurels, I think. Laurels are useful for a number of reasons. We exit the guild hall. Takes us right back to where we were. It can be used to there we go. To purchase ascended accessories. They can be used to buy boxes of crafting mats.
seeks it for the wrong
Chapter 4,
purpose.
Vlast's
We are not
diary.
ready.
We. He's talking about Aurene.
I believe there is one more. No, I take it back. There's at least 4 more. Got one there, one there, one there. All kind. Boy, Vlast was a blabby boy, wasn't he? Still, I'm fine with it. It allows me to put off the next unpleasant instance bit. You've already been this way once today. Yes, it was so much fun. I can't remember if this one is better or worse than the other time we went into Vlast's lair. Oh, there it is. Chapter 5. Vlast tells all.
My sister, the mantle is heavy. At times, too heavy to bear. But Mother believed. So we must endure. If
you discover yourself crumpling up paper in the microphone,
the rest must be
stop.
corrected.
It's a big giant over there. Down below. Okay, Vlast, tell me more.
If you found these crystals, it means I failed before we met. For this, I apologize. I would have enjoyed the company in the desert skies.
She'll never know her brother.
She'll never know her brother. A single tear rolls down my cheek. Maybe you can't see it, but it's there. Trust me. Would I lie about something like that? Don't trust this man's lies.
I hear you have chosen a champion.
That's me.
They will need this when the world tips. The death of a jungle dragon has accelerated our sire's rise.
If only I'd known.
What would I have done? Let Mordramoth win? That doesn't seem like a fine choice either, I have to say. Oh, we've got way more of these than I remembered. Wow. So many way mores. I thought it was like 4, maybe 5. I was wrong. But not when it came to killing Mordramoth. Mordramoth was just kind of a dick, okay? Krauk ends up being way cooler. He's not great, but he's way cooler. But Morty, oh my god, so full of himself. I mean, and the worst thing I think anyone could ever possibly say about Primordus was that, all right, you're going to insist on this, huh? The worst anyone can say about Primordus is that his taste in champions was incredibly awful.
The god of fire continues to pursue me.
Well, at least the fight isn't Zaitan's fight. The fight against Zaitan was...
If he does, the consequences will be
I wonder what the
predictable.
Crichton equivalent of clown shoes
That's
is.
putting it lightly. All the more reason to get to it first.
But Primordus, well... Primordus using Bram as his champion, man. He was destined to lose. And he didn't even have the good grace to take Bram with him. It was cinematic. Yeah, well, it was cinematic. Yeah, it was very cool looking until you found out that that was the entirety of it. That it was cool looking. Where's the crystal? Down below? Crystal. Crystal. I don't think it's down here. I mean, it looked really cool. My understanding is that, aha! They actually had planned a ground phase. But for whatever reason, time, other development constraints, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I have been
I would
told.
have destroyed it, but Mother forbade me. She never foresaw this crisis. The right path
Yeah, R.I.P. indeed.
eludes me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This whole crystal diary thing, couldn't you have just written an email? Telegram? Candygram? Do they still make candygrams? I have no idea. Well, we are kind of doing the in-game mail right now, so... Candygrams actually used to be a thing. I never got one. I never sent one. But they were a thing. I'm coming next, Crystal. Sometimes, just sometimes, the content is designed to stretch things out. And that's true in every MMO.
I feel trapped in this role. This legacy. I yearn for freedom. But I cannot turn away from these responsibilities.
Yeah, way to let your mom decide what you're going to be, who you're going to be.
Races to certain destruction. And perhaps myself as well. But then again, there is a kind of freedom in death. Is there not?
Wow, that's kind of dark. Kind of freedom in death. So, we now know that he was an edgelord. Where are we looking? All the way up yonder there, all right? best way to get over there is to come from this side. We've already been over here too. For the hero point. The giant grub. Grubs. Never get enough grubs. Where is it this time? There's the veteran grub in there. Oh, we got a hidden chest, so we'll grab the hidden chest. I don't know how it is we can see the hidden chest from 100 yards above it. Not very well hidden, I guess. Oh, look, an Eye of Cormier. Tigme. Stop! The tunnel's closed. There's no passage north to Ebonhawk this way. You can thank the branded and no, we're not going to clear it out. We don't have the resources to move this much rock. Are you here just to warn travelers? Yes. I'm sure they'll put a sign up soon, but for now I'm here to warn travelers against trying to force their way into the tunnel. Yes, people have tried. No, it didn't work. So there was a tunnel from here to Ebonhawk, evidently. And Ebonhawk is here. So 2 or 3 maps to the north. Yes, I did finish the Dragon Hunter. And all but one of the hero points in this map.
Durick continues to grow in power, and her mother's death remains unavenged. The time comes to...
And I'm... this many into Firebrand. Let's see, I only have 190 to go, so, yeah. 19 more hero challenges.
Into the pen you go.
Let's see where we have. That one is next. Then that one. And then Glint's Lair. Sadly. Oh, there's one over here. Right turn. Over by the Tomb of the Primeval Kings. I don't know. I think there's a... we should have just enough. Here we go. Talk to me last, buddy.
And I wonder, sister, are your exalted attendants shaping you as they shaped me? Have their words taken hold of your heart? Do you feel the weight of those words grow heavier with every passing moment? Some advice. If you grow weary of your caretakers, offer a hiss or a swat of your tail and watch them scatter.
Yeah, that's definitely Kralkatorik's grandson.
For yourself, forget what you are.
Boing. More words from Blast.
Your champion fills me with curiosity. Perhaps because my own never appeared. The Exalted gave me purpose, but no true connection to it. I hope you fare better, my sister. I hope you feel full of purpose. Most days, all I feel is anger.
Yep, definitely an angsty teenager. I think that's all of them. So now we're headed in for Glint's Lair. Oh, God. If memory serves, really stupid mechanics incoming. Ooh, Orichalcum, I'll grab that. I'm not too proud to make a quick left turn for a little Orichalcum, you know? Yeah, mats are always good, especially if you have desires for legendaries, or even just leveling up your crafting to the point where you consider legendaries. And in the Highland Survival Stash, yeah, not much really. All right, in we go. Crystalline memories. Oh God.
Certain this is the place. The Prophet's Shadow.
Hey, look who finally showed up.
No sign of Kralkatorrik, Commander. It's definitely moved south.
And no branded either. Not yet, anyway.
That's surprising to hear, considering we're surrounded by brand.
The landscape certainly makes an ominous impression. All the more reason to finish our business here quickly. Well then, Ritlock, Casimir, care to take point? Which way is Glint's Lair?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
They're really
Come
helpful.
again.
When the Commander Jory and I were inside, we got there through a portal. Not the same as walking through the front door.
Technically, I'm not even sure there is a front door.
I'm pretty sure there's not a door.
If there is, we'll find it. Let's
I mean, there might be a cave opening or something similar, but a door seems unlikely to me. Okay, we'll start by killing some forged. Probably rather a lot of them. It's good to be able to nuke things from a distance, you know?
I feel strong. Balthazar, save.
Yeah, I don't think Balthazar's gonna save you, dude. Balthazar looks at you the way you look at a fork. A means to an end. Oh, hi. Kaz, Canuck, Ritlock, any of you guys want to actually do something? While I'm pew-pewing from range? And oh, there, everybody's coming. Everybody's coming. Decided to play. 1 second. We finish this batch of goobers. Because this one's noteworthy. Oh, I take it back. It's noteworthy, but for a different reason. That's Dar, gifting a sub. And I need to not die here. Because I'm being attacked by everything with range. Hi. Let me bounce over here and heal real fast. Kill you stupids. Dar
Looks like the
has
Forge
gifted
got
a
head
sub
start
to
on us. We have to find the weapon before they do.
Unge
Before
Opal,
Balthazar
I think.
does.
Congratulations.
I'm not so sure this weapon
And
is
or
their only priority.
condolences. Thank you very, very much,
These
Dar.
forged aren't just hunting.
That's very
parties.
kind.
By the looks of it, they've been dug in here for some time.
Yeah,
I need to work
something
on
is definitely up.
a sub spiel,
Let's
I
take a
guess.
look around and see what we find.
Let's see. Investigate the forged presence.
It looks like they're mining branded crystal. But for what?
An armored tail segment. Oh, that's good.
Is this? Whatever they're building here, it must be enormous.
Well, look at this cannon. Yeah, if they're building something, you think it must be enormous. What gave me that idea? The fact that it looks comfortably sized to shoot me? This heavy apparatus made of thick, solid metal appears to be some sort of cannon. Try activating it. That seems like a terrible idea. Just holds the TV, nothing to be worried about. Yes, exactly. It's a cosmetic. You can have that in your house.
This thing is drawing power from branded crystals. How is that even possible?
I like the pinkish purplish glow. That's a nice addition. I mean, it doesn't go with what I'm wearing, but, you know, you have to choose your accessories to match your outfit. I could probably put something together that would work with. I mean, imagine being Kralkatorrik. It's got to be so tough sometimes to find, you know, just the right accessories to go with the fact that you're a big purple crystal dragon.
Any idea what made them?
Something large and heavy. You probably
I tend to
already
like
guessed that, but otherwise,
garish
who knows?
colors for my mesmers, so
seen
a
tracks
lot
like
of purple
these.
and green combos. I figure the closest thing I can do to recreate the mesmer experience is to give any person looking at my outfit a grand mal seizure. You know, if you're mesmer, are you really trying, even if your cosmetic appearance doesn't cause a gag reflex in primates? I don't think so.
Some kind of armor. Looks sturdy, too. But what are they using it for?
The Iron Legion would kill for plating like this, and has, several times over.
Your mane looks pretty over the top and glowy. Well, I try not to go too far afield.
Find anything?
So, for instance, I'll have them in
have been
a
busy,
neutral,
whatever
usually
they're
dark
up to.
color, black,
Rebuilt
and I'll have
here to
accents
suit their
in the
It appears
horribly
Balthazar's
garish
found a way to
colors.
harness power from branded crystals. Between that, the plating, and those tracks.
It must be some kind of war machine.
Maybe it has something to do with the weapon Vlast was talking
Pardon
about.
me on?
It's possible. But we're not getting any answers until we get into Glint's lair.
So, for instance, oops, wrong button, right button. A color combo, something like, oh, let's say Fear would be good, but Arcane is better. So, say Arcane and Nightmare, we can do better. Slime Green, no. Limesicle, maybe? You'll note the lovely combination there between the Limesicle and the Arcane. It is a soothing, almost hypnotizing color combination that I won't be keeping, Illidari, very nice. Good reference, I approve. Oh, well.
Watch yourself. Brandon.
Thanks, Canuck. I didn't notice them when they were shooting at me. That had to hurt. Missed me. Okay, how did I dodge, get notified that I blocked, and still take damage? I'm in mid-dodge and I get block and damage popping up.
Anybody else feel that? Something powerful.
Glint. I can sense her.
Well, I've got glowy things. Let's just grab all the glowy things.
Any competing theories?
Yeah, stoic twig.
Oh, we've got a shiny line. Oops. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Normally, I like to say things fall apart, but evidently they also go in reverse.
Not what I expected. Do they have the courage to endure what's coming? The will to drive it back? Tyria's last hope rests on the unity of the races, the pooling of their strength. It is the only way.
That's Glint. She's talking about Destiny's Edge.
This must be.
By the way, Destiny's Edge sounds like the lamest boy band that Tyria has ever seen.
You think this will help us get inside Glint's lair?
I'm not sure, but it's the best lead we've got.
Find and restore more memory
Spread
crystals.
out and see if we can find more crystals.
I think I see a memory crystal over there.
I'm collecting essences.
Don't think you'll be getting up there on foot.
Fortunately, I don't have to worry about getting up there on foot. I know somebody who can fly. Me.
Hey, Commander, I found something.
Yeah, you found something. Big, fat, hairy deal, you big, fat, hairy deal. He's not really fat. I mean, that wasn't fair of me. Why is it the crystals react to you? Why are they memory crystals? Do you think? Okay. More essences, I guess. We'll grab this one. Ha-ha! You can't hit me! Well, you can hit me, but you can't stop me. I'm just gonna run away. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Also. Ha. I didn't particularly remember
Commander,
this part, but I mean...
I found another crystal. I think we're on the right track.
As I mentioned a couple times over the last couple weeks and just the last couple of days that I have the script for Holy Grail, and it includes the removed... I don't know if they ever shot it or not, but King Brian the Wild, which was originally what happened to Robin's Minstrels, was King Brian the Wild.
I feel a sickness in my heart, the first stirrings of compassion. I turn their plight over and over in my mind. The elder dragons, the world consumed. I can abide these visions no longer. There must be something I can do.
So this is when Glint decided to help the mortal races.
We were fortunate. Could have just as easily gone the other way.
Get the POI. POI Gagatin. Where are the other glowy bits? Oh, I see more glowy bits. We're, looks like 2/3 done, so a few more glowy bits. And we should have the rest of Glint's memories. Aha! You guys popped up, but you missed me. A little bit too slow. Better luck next time. Find a damaged power crystal. Canuck, you got one?
We've got a crystal over here, Commander.
Oh, one more.
Last, my child, your birth begins a new age, a new design. I sense Kralkatorix stirring in its sleep. Could it know what I'm planning?
So we know Glint is Kralkatorix's offspring. So,
Time grows short.
you know,
Fear what will happen when
Aurene is Glint's offspring, as was Vlast.
You must bear this burden.
There's no evidence that any mating occurred here, so Vlast isn't female, Aurene isn't female, Glint wasn't female, and Kralkatorix isn't female. Neither are any of those male. They're just dragon. Sounds woke to me. That was sarcasm. I just want to be clear. I'm a sarky old man with a sarky old plan. Did I not grab that one? I did not grab that one. Alright, where am I missing more glowies? Oh, glowy. No glowy there. Glowy's down below? Doesn't look like it. Optional, find and collect all the crystal essences. Well, I don't think I'm interested in that. I'm just trying to find the last glowies. Because there wasn't anything I think I could do here. Oh, that vanished it. Interesting. Oh, I heard a ba-doomp as if something had ended, but...
I remember only fragments from the days before the Forgotten performed their ritual on me. Though I still feel a connection to Kralkatorix, it no longer compels my actions. My will is my own. I am free. I see Tyria as I've never seen it before.
Glenn never talked about what it was like before she was
The portal's
cleansed.
opened.
Must have
Restoring
been
the
a lot to
crystals must have
process.
triggered it. I think we found our way
To say
in.
the least.
Hey, look there. A portal's opened.
Yeah, I heard.
Restoring the crystals must have triggered it. I think we found our way in.
Oh, down there. I think, yeah. Crystalline memories. Oh, God. Yeah. All right.
Casimir, is everything all right?
Yes, it's just... This is definitely the place the Commander Joria and I were brought to, but it's changed. The brand is spread here. I wish she was here.
It is time. The pain. If we're lucky, I won't have to go to the wiki in the middle to figure out what mechanic I haven't figured out that they refuse to tell me as I'm playing.
I had no idea it survived the fight.
This must be it. The weapon Vlast was talking about. We found it.
The Facet Guardian.
Watch out! It's one of Glint's Crystal Guardians.
There's the welcoming committee.
So, what's our move, Commander? Do we kill it, or...
It's corrupted. Take it down.
Don't know what the big circle is, but I doubt it's good.
Commander, we're getting chewed up in here.
What about using their shields? They won't mind.
Facet of light. Yeah, I don't remember the mechanic here at all. And I will repeat, as I have pointed out in the past. They don't tell you basically any mechanic information. They love to make you figure this stuff out on the fly. I think it's just egregiously dumb design. Unfriendly to the players in every conceivable way.
Regression.
And I bleep and hate it.
I'm barely making a dent in this thing.
It's the shield. It's too tough.
Last time, the lesser elementals were the key.
Right, so we kill the lesser elementals. The problem is there's facets of darkness and facets of light. And what the heck that means, no idea. Wow, that's doing 30 points of damage every tick. That's almost gonna one-shot it, I think. I have a Badoop. What does it do? No clue. Evidently, stuns it. Breaks through. What the... One problem with having fat fingers is the amount of times you fat finger stuff. That number is really, really big for me. That didn't appear to do anything. More facets of darkness. No clue. Alright, we got through it again.
Stand your ground.
Facet of darkness. Let's whack it again. Got a shield of some kind there. I got it. Alright. Another. Don't know what it's doing, if anything. Should get another. That's another. And another. Ritlock is killing these things for me in a most efficient fashion. I'm appreciative. Maybe I'm not close enough. We'll try that. We're going to move closer. Yeah, appears like that might have been it. I need to be right on top of it.
Strong. Kill them all.
Come on, just roll over. Move over, Rover. Let Lens take over. Yay! There was much.
Look, the way's clear now.
There is, in fact, the Discord. A note on the Discord, should you choose to join, it's not my fault. Sometimes the Discord will boot people who have the gall to go to another Discord. If that happens, please just send me a direct message and I'll send you a personal invite. Those always work. But thank you. To the lovely Bianca. Another box of champion bag. Let's see. Explore the inside. Well, we have a broken golem. This one's going to be kind of sad. For those of you who are familiar with the story of Destiny's Edge. The golem is battered, broken down, with one gauntlet missing. Its body has been crystallized. This must be what remains of Big Snaff. Snaff's golem. A moment's silence. Okay, that will do. Intact memory crystal.
Prophecy is not always a gift. Often I see things I wish I hadn't. But when the vision is clouded, I am most uneasy.
R.I.P. Big Snaff.
The heroes
I don't think I'd ever heard of Big Snaff. My assumption is that was his golem.
I am not yet prepared to face the Elder Dragon. And distressingly, I cannot see beyond the coming battle. Is it because I die? I can't die without
Pardon the
finishing
yawn,
my work.
old man.
I have
yawning.
to stop Krelkatork. The Forgotten told me much, but not everything. What did they tell the Six? What do the gods know that I do not? So much is unclear, but I am out of time. I must keep my faith and hope that my children will carry on my legacy.
Don't worry, Aurene carries on your legacy. It's fine. It's fine.
Glint never said anything to Destiny's Edge about a legacy. Only that Krelkatork had to be stopped.
Stopped, yes, but killed? Do you suppose she knew about the consequences?
Maybe that's why Vlast sent us here. To destroy the Dragon's Blood Spear.
Bad idea, boss. Glint told us that weapon was made specifically to kill Krelkatork.
Quit the game after level 30 a few weeks ago. Is the game still populated?
To stop it.
Because it felt like there's no player base. The game is extremely well populated. I believe they said like a year and a half ago that during End of Dragons they had their highest concurrency.
Balthazar doesn't care what will happen to Tyria.
They have a dynamic mapping system
We have to
where
destroy it.
They only will spin up a new instance of a given map when the population requires it. So generally, most of the maps, as you're leveling up, you'll see a lot of players. But it does depend. Some maps are going to have fewer people try to level through it. They're going to have It depends. Some of them are going to be very heavily populated, either because they're popular to level through because they're fun or fast, or they have regular events popping up. There is a schedule of events that pop up, and some maps don't really have any specific events to draw people into that map. So it can definitely vary widely. For instance, I was off stream, I was leveling up another one of my far too many characters. And I was going through relatively unpopulated maps because the maps I was going through are not popular and did not have any specific events to draw people in. But on the other hand, it's a common thing for me to do is what's called a key farm, where you level up a new character to a certain level. In a starting map, you do the first chapter of the storyline, you get a key for one of the lockboxes, and then you delete the character, and you can do that once a week. And so the starting maps are always really, really busy, especially early in the week, because a lot of people are doing that. So you get further on into the week, it's going to be fewer people, but still, because they have the dynamic technology for spinning up and down maps, most maps should feel pretty live. But it is going to depend. I mean, some maps, I sometimes feel like, oh, I can't show you. There's a map I always level through called Fields of Ruin, and I'm sure it's the least leveled through map in the game, because I seldom see anyone there. But I'm familiar with it, I get through it quickly, and I get good XP there. But other maps are always filled with people, especially when there's events, or say, for instance, in the Wizard's Vault, sorry, not the Wizard's Vault there, in the weekly, for instance, here, you can either do a series of events in one map, or just do any events in Kryta. So all the maps in Kryta, we're going to have much higher player counts. Sure. No, I can understand it. Depending on the time of day and which map you're in, it can feel empty. At other times, though, you'll be astonished at how many people there are running around in a map, particularly once you get to the end game, where most of the content occurs from level 80. When you hit level 80, all of the expansions open up, and a lot of those maps have much higher player bases because they have active meta events running, or they're just very good money makers. And so a lot of the maps are very busy. The first expansion, Heart of Thorns, the first 2 maps in that expansion are always busy. And the 4th one usually is too. That is a big meta event. But I can certainly understand that, yeah, if you feel like you're the only one in the map, it's a disincentive to keep playing, for sure.
I make a pretty good team.
Alright, I have destroyed the Dragon's Blood Spear. What now?
The task is done. Now let us all imagine Balthazar red-faced and frustrated over his failure to stop us.
Game is your youth. Never got into Guild Wars 2,
lovely.
though.
I just hope we made the right
Like
decision.
it, since it doesn't feel like it's a
feel
grind.
lost
What do
without
you
the
like about
guidance
this
of the
game?
gods.
That is the biggest thing. I mean, let's be clear. I enjoy WoW as well. I purchased the new WoW expansion before I found out the new expansion was launching 2 days after the Guild Wars 2 expansion. Guild Wars 2 is on Tuesday, Warframe is on Wednesday, and WoW is on Thursday. I enjoy Guild Wars, or I enjoy WoW for the polish and the scope and the fact I've got 6,000 hours in it, and I have certain characters I enjoy playing. And I do enjoy, oh look, new levels, new items. The new items scratch a little itch in the brain and feel good. This game, you don't have to worry about that. You hit level 80, you get decent gear. You don't have to worry about gear anymore. If you want to chase down a cosmetic or quality of life gear, absolutely go for it. But you don't have to worry about that. And the fact that you can go and play WoW for a month or 6 months or 2 years and come back, or go play, RuneScape or any of the other games, Final Fantasy XIV, single player games, anything. You come back, you haven't lost your progress in this game. Maybe there's more stuff to do, but your character is exactly as high or low in the power scale as they were before. If they're a level 80 with exotic gear, they're ready for almost all of the content in the game. If they've got ascended gear, they're ready for any of the content in the game, even the bleeding edge stuff. Oh, and you can buy exotic gear. You can get that on the auction house cheap. Which means that when you hit level 80, you spend, 20 or 30 gold maybe, and you've got essentially end-game gear. There is stuff that's marginally better, but you don't have to worry about it. That marginal stuff isn't going to matter unless you're at the absolute bleeding edge of content. So, that character, you never have to worry about catching up. You can choose to do whatever you want to do. Now, as a negative, you have to choose what you want to do. There is no path running forward saying you need to gear up, you need to do Mythic Plus, you need to do raids. Here, you kind of have to find what you want to do. The phrase I use is you have to make your own fun. You have to decide what you find fun, whether that's raids or fractals or World v World or PvP or open world stuff, which is mostly what I like. There are a lot of options in the end game, but you kind of have to decide what it is you enjoy. Generally, what brings me to MMOs in general is it's a game where even if I'm playing solo, I'm not playing alone, if that makes sense. In this game, I can be doing what I'm doing right now. I'm in a solo story instance, working my way on this character all the way through the story. But I can go into the open world, and I can be in a map with 50 other people doing a big event, running around like crazy. I can be leveling up in a map by myself, or maybe I'm in a map that's having a bunch of meta events, and I'm following along with the meta events. It has a wide variety of stuff I can do. Think bosses are boring. Think go here, kill that, so boring. You love crafting and trading. The crafting here is relatively straightforward. Trading is mostly a result of
this was Snaf's Golem,
doing stuff and then selling the stuff you got from doing stuff.
I failed my guildmates,
so
Commander.
It's not a game that is supportive of crafting and trading the way, say, Star Wars Galaxies is.
I also met
but then
Blint.
There aren't really any games that are.
I thought she meant for
the
me
stories
to
in
the
Guild
job
Wars 2
Destiny's Edge
vary
started.
pretty widely in quality.
Here we are,
Some can be
trying to
really
save
good,
Alcator.
and they've gotten better as the years have gone
That
on,
damn dragon
generally
is
speaking.
still alive.
But there can also
Blint,
be some real
Snaf,
stinkers.
and Air.
But
They're
that's
all
true
dead.
about, most MMOs.
I need a win, boss. I gotta make this right. Let's take Balthazar down.
Are you done, Ritlock? Okay, Kanak?
So the spear's destroyed. Can we go kill that loathsome god now?
We've stalled Balthazar's plans, but we're no closer to bringing him down. And we'd all like to avoid a repeat of our last encounter.
Commander, we're rudderless. We need guidance. I think we should go to the gods and ask them ourselves.
Oh, that's a good answer, Kaz.
You mean go to the mists?
Let's ask the gods. The gods have already deserted you, Kaz.
And if Ritlock really did meet Balthazar in the mists, maybe there's more to his story than we realized. Maybe the gods really are helping us.
Maybe you're dreaming. You're in
I've
denial.
done everything you've asked of me, Commander. But I have questions that need answering.
So do I. We
Bought the
know
new
we're
WoW
outclassed
impulsively
from our
3
last
months
meeting
ago,
with
and then they dropped the
Balthazar.
game
This may
after
be
only
the
playing
only
1
way
week.
forward.
As an example,
All right, Kaz. We'll do it your way.
I normally will
But
play
how do we
a
reach
couple of
the
weeks on a
gods?
new expansion for WoW, so I get my
There's
money's
a portal
worth.
to the mists at the Tomb of Primeval Kings.
But I
Maybe we should start
resubbed
Then that's where we'll go.
after
Kaz
purchasing
is right.
the
It's
game,
high time
the
we got
expansion,
some
upcoming one,
answers.
because The Pandaria remix looked like fun, and it was. I ran 5 characters all the way through the Pandaria remix. I really enjoyed that. ADHD Ash should stick to linear games. I think, for me anyway, I've got room for both. I enjoy, as I said, I've got more than 6,000 hours in WoW. I've got more than 5,500 hours in LATRO, which is similar to WoW. I have 4,500 hours in Guild Wars 2, which plays very differently. When it comes to streaming, my most streamed games are Guild Wars 2, City of Heroes, I think Path of Exile, Lord of the Rings, and maybe Star Wars The Old Republic. Like that I enjoy games with such passion. Feel like it died down through the years. You're 27. Well, it's understandable. People change. For me, it's been my primary method of keeping myself amused for more than 40 years. And that's just the computer games. Board games were my passion before that when I was younger. So I've been at this a long time. And for me, this and reading have been my lifelong, pastimes. But people change. The people I used to play with in WoW, most of them have kids now. They don't have the time, even if they have the inclination, to play anymore. So if the passion isn't there, you can't beat yourself up for it. If something doesn't sound like fun or isn't fun for you anymore, it's just not fun for you anymore. I know for a lot of people, I can't wait until I've got, until I'm working for a living and I've got enough money that I can buy all the game stuff I want. We will enter the hallowed ground. But it's never that easy. Having enough money to buy all the game stuff you want doesn't mean you've got the time, the energy, or the inclination anymore.
Is in there.
Then that's our route to the gods. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Answers. That's all I want. A break in the silence. There has to be some explanation.
That's easy. The human gods abandoned Tyria.
Yep, that is in
You may
fact
not
the
like that
explanation.
explanation, but
I can't accept that. I won't.
Whatever their motives, we only have one path available to us, and we need to take it. Let's get moving.
Go away!
No, you're ghosts. Why are you afraid of us? You're incorporeal beings. What are we going to do? Spit on you? You're made out of ectoplasm. Get a grip.
These are sacred grounds!
These are sacred grounds.
I'm bleeding. I feel
Strong.
Kill them all.
I mean, I can certainly understand, if gaming was a passion and now you just don't feel that same urge. I mean, I've had that about many games in the past. I mean, as much time as I've dropped in those games I mentioned, I've also gone through periods where I stopped playing them because I just wasn't having fun. I've gone for years without playing WoW.
Has Joko sent more of his thieves?
I'm not thief. Stop calling me a thief. That's just mean. Yes, we're trespassers. Blah, blah, blah. Always play stuff like 2 weeks straight, get burned out, and play something else. Yeah, believe me.
Come to steal more emblems of our
I know exactly how that feels, where
Stand
you're
down.
obsessed
We're
with
not
the
after your
game.
trinkets,
You
or
wake up
whatever it is
early.
you're guarding.
It doesn't happen to me often anymore.
How dare you?
Maybe you should handle
The phrase I
negotiations,
used,
Commander.
It's true
I don't
what
know,
he
was
says.
it like
We're
8
not
months ago or
thieves.
something?
We only seek
When Last
passage.
Epoch was about to
Please
launch?
let us through
I
for
used the
Tyrion's
phrase, it's been a long time since I had a launch boner. Live a pretty routinely impassive, live want to wind down, can't really stick to games or film series. So bound to watching streamers. Hey, when I'm playing games and not streaming, I have a streamer up on the second screen. Always.
I feel so vulnerable.
I feel so vulnerable? I don't feel vulnerable. I'm a Char. We don't feel vulnerable. Don't you tell me how I feel.
She's created illusions to hide herself. Only one of them is real. If we can find a real one and break her focus, we might be able to undo the illusion.
Break her focus.
It means hit her, Twig.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Queen. Didn't mean to bounce away from you like that. Whoops. Sorry. Not sorry. Oh, look at me spin and hit nothing but air.
Stand your ground.
Oh, great. She's doing her trick again. Yeah, really impressive. Ha ha ha.
Endurance drained. Oh, that had to hurt.
And the real one's back. Honey, she's home.
Stand your ground.
Stop jumping around.
Kill them all.
All right, you want to jump around? Fine. Eat arrows. Oh my god, not again.
Look for the real Nanache, Commander.
Thank you. I never would have figured that out on my own. Don't know what I would do without you, Kaz. Enjoy life, maybe? Great perspectives, good chat. Might check in back in. Yeah, that does seem like a good time for bedtime to me. Almost 4 a.m. Sleep well. Thank you for hanging out. Chatting. Oh my god, stop jumping. I hate her so much. Played a game called Kenshi. I'm familiar with Kenshi. I watched a streamer, I think Ziggy D, playing Kenshi.
As I said, we're not thieves. You have my word.
So you say, but I'm not the only one.
Kind of an indie game with, I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, I did watch it being played over the course of a couple of days. Not quite my vibe, but I did have things I liked about it that where I did find attractive. Favorite game and falls under the category of make your own fun? Yes, that's, yeah, a good description. Basically, you have to decide what you want to do and follow your own path through it. It seemed a little bit formless, a little bit too formless for me, if that makes sense. I asked all the questions. Why aren't we done with her?
Please, leave us in peace. No more.
I am kind of a game design wonk or fetishist. So I can find interesting design in almost anything. So that had a lot of very interesting design elements.
Wow. Get a load of that.
Let's start stealing stuff. I mean, they're already angry at us and attacking us, so what the hell? Yes, I'm a trespasser, blah, blah, blah.
Kill them all!
But certainly I understand the attraction to Kenshi. It brings a whole new meaning to the word sandbox. Because my memory also is that it kind of looked like it was taking place in a desert or a post-apocalyptic setting. I can't remember for sure. So it was a sandbox that looked like it was played in a sandbox. Let's shoot some arrows into these guys' heads. Yeah, they even have a giant pit of melted robots you can run across their arms. They're still reaching to the sky. Very nice.
Somehow, I don't think it'll make a difference.
I don't know how you got past Nagije, but you won't get past me.
Told ya. Armored up. Kill them all.
That's not good. Not a fan of that. Oh, good, he's invulnerable. I always love invulnerable mechanics, you know.
Any ideas? Canuck, throw down some mines and I'll lead him over them.
Done! I haven't blown anything up since I got here.
Oh, crap.
Mine ready!
Really? Oh, okay, that's the mine.
Kill them all!
More mines, Canuck. More mines would be good. Anytime now. Canuck.
Armored up. I'm wounded. Strong.
Canuck.
Mine down!
Come get some. Aha. Explodey time.
Refreshing. Armored up. Kill them all.
Oh, okay, Canuck. Again, please, would be cool. You could manage something like that, would be nice.
Mine down!
Oh, good. Thank you. That's exactly the opposite of where I needed you to be, but sure. Whatever. Come on. Come on. Is he gonna get that? Not quite. All right. Now we got him. Kaboom. Earth-shattering kaboom.
I make a pretty good team.
Just about got him. And sit down. Wasi?
You have won. And so the false owner of Ilona claims yet more trophies for his mantle.
Yell out our strategy while
We
he's
seek
2 feet away.
passage to speak with
He's
the gods,
ancient and a
and
ghost.
nothing
He
more.
doesn't know what a
We
mine
promise
is.
to leave you in peace if you'll do the same for us.
Peace? We shall see.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, and, okay, yeah. And, yeah, okay, that's great, too. All right, have an awesome afterlife, I guess. Ladies?
Who dares?
Oh, God.
We mean no disrespect.
Yet you care nothing for those who rest here. You've befouled these most hallowed grounds with your presence.
What I tell you, Canuck, you need a bath.
We only wish to speak with the gods.
We've heard such lies before. You're agents of the pretender.
Another idiotic fight?
And like the others, you must bear the consequences of your actions. The primeval dynasty ended with us, no matter what the deceiver Jogo claims.
Yeah, we know.
And so too will your lives expire. Here in the dark.
It's not dark in here. Oh, lovely. Yeah, we already been through this. It's a unfun mechanic. Where the hell did the Murlocs come from? And why? Don't shoot again! No! This is just such nonsense. I have no way to deal with them fast enough to avoid taking ridiculous amounts of damage. It's just so dumb. It's not fun, it's not interesting, it's just tedious and stupid. Thank you. This has been my TED Talk.
No! They are too strong for me! I will show you the darkness that swallowed Ilona.
Oh, good.
Kill them all!
Nothing works, Commander.
It's another illusion. We need to break her out of it.
Canuck, lay down some more mines.
Mine down.
Too strong.
Mine ready.
Oh, could you think you could put her a little further away next time, Canuck? I just don't think that was, you know, we're not making her run enough. Looks like she's been putting on weight in the afterlife.
Stella, aid me!
Stand your ground.
I'm beaten!
What just happened? She just came back.
They seem to be bound together.
Divide and conquer won't work. We need to take them both down at the same time.
Oh, that's perfect when there's just one of me here. Awesome. That's horseshit. Wow, I had a grand total of like a second. It seems like every time I beat one of them, immediately the other one pops up. So there's no real time for me to defeat both of them at the same time. I guess I have to wait here. And hope.
Kill shot.
I can't go on. That's enough. We cannot allow you to defile this place.
I can't believe I ever got these things done when I was a worse player.
And we'll begin the fight anew.
Wait. They're not like Joko's raiders. They may be speaking the truth.
Nonsense. They are nothing more than thieves, just like the others.
Call me a thief again and I'll just kick your ass again.
We may be judging them too hastily.
Very well. If you can demonstrate the proper respect...
Hey, I didn't loot anything.
You may pass.
Yet. Show honor before the sarcophagi. I think I've already talked to... I will show respect. Wait, all we had to do was kneel, huh? That's it. Did I not talk to everybody? Oh, okay, we've got other sarcophagi. I will resist the urge to huck up a loogie. Or, being a cat, lift my leg. Hi, Primevals.
You have shown the proper respect. You may pass into the mists.
We promise to honor the memory of your rule and to respect these lands.
See that you do. We will not forgive a second betrayal.
Doopy-doo-doopy-doop-doop.
These poor spirits. Even in death, they aren't safe from Joko.
Let's just be thankful they still have some capacity for reason.
Finished with that.
Now then, there lies our destination. Are we prepared to ask our questions of the divine?
Absolutely.
And back into the temple we go. The door is open. What did we get? Let's see.
Who said you could have that?
Glint's crystalline chest. Oh, good. More Eye of Cormier. Phantasmic belongings. Just another champion bag. Primeval treasure hoard. That sounds like that should be... Oh, just more stuff. The Elonian boot box. I deserve a glob of ectoplasm.
Power flow
Thank
at
you.
30%.
I got a glob
Rebound.
of ectoplasm that time. Well, I'm going to leave it here, and this is where I will take up tomorrow. This is a nice break point. As my memory about the next ones, it's annoying too. It's not terribly difficult, but it is annoying. A lot of sort of veteran Ache shadows that you have to defeat. And other stuff, and we have to run around in there and activate things, and there's books. I think I've gotten all of the books out of there for the achieve in the past. It's more painful instance stuff from the storyline. I know they've got to make the storylines different. They can't just be, you know, kill a mob, kill 10 mobs, kill 20 mobs. I understand that, but some of them are just painful. But I'll be back with more pain tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, and morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I want to thank you guys very, very much for hanging out. I did get another follower today, which, by the way, between followers on Twitch and subscribers on YouTube, which are comparable, that's 1,499 total people. Maybe tomorrow we hit 1,500. Maybe while I'm gone. Anyway, thanks guys for hanging out. I'm back tomorrow. I hope the rest of your Friday night is awesome and that your weekend kicks ass. In fact, I require your weekend to kick ass. I'll expect reports on my desk first thing Monday morning. Have a great night tonight. Take care and ciao for now. Bye guys.